Hey, we're back. And it's time to Dragon Age. Again. Hello. Whoa. Suggested monitor resolution. Huh. Folks, it's Geralt. Your best friend from the Witcher series. Here to fuck shit up. Here to kill some dragons. Here to turn in quests to the Kennel Master.
Greetings. Are you one of the Grey Wardens that went into the wilds? Did you happen to see any white flowers?
Ooh, yes we did.
I don't know for sure that the flower will aid my poor hounds, but it's worth trying. I have, let's see, 20 silver to offer as a reward for it.
Yeah,
Thank you
sure.
for your assistance, then. Perhaps we won't lose as many hounds as I'd feared.
It's alright with me, bud. Oh, watch that fire. Donkey.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We sure have, Dunkaroo.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining
You
immediately.
guys remember Dunkaroos? Sugary treat. I am ready.
Excellent. You will need that courage to face what comes next.
Courage? How much danger are we in?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
But I want to pay later with 0% APR financing. I want to see this through.
Let's have it done.
Let's just get on with
Let us
it.
begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Yeah, I don't think you guys are going to make it, to be
Why all these
honest.
damn tests. Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Stop ya
I only know
yammering.
that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come
They
if
probably
warned
should have mentioned
you?
it
Maybe that's
was...
why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
Good
You saw
point.
those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
Ooh, your pretty wife, your
Maybe
beautiful,
we'll die.
lovely
Maybe
wife.
we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey
That walk,
Wardens
that
were
swagger.
founded during the first Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink
Can
the
I
blood of
master
those-
my taint?
those
Time will tell.
creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Hashtag master the taint.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
He's a pretty... He just seems like a... I'm a pretty Dutch boy. Hello. Let's get on with it
Only a
then.
few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you
Well, this
perish,
shit seems pretty intense.
know that your sacrifice will not be
Whoa.
forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, people die
Alice,
eventually.
Step forward.
Such a big cup. You'd fit your whole head in there. Ugh. No. Mountain Dew.
Make his breath.
sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife.
I have a wife,
Child.
please.
Had I known.
My wife.
Turning back.
No. You asked too much.
Drink the
There's
juice,
no
Jory.
glory in this.
Sup from the cup.
I am sorry.
He didn't even get to drink the beverage.
But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the
Submit
greater
yourself to the taint.
good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
Oh, the taint. No, not the taint. It's a dragon. The titular dragon of the age.
It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
I'm
Did
good.
you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
That's pretty gross. I think I might not do
Take some
that.
time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
Sure,
The
let's
meeting
go.
is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Wow, I got all their stuff. Dog's here, though. One of these give you more stamina. Yeah, more stamina. Should probably have a little bit of that. Yeah. Ice Cream Man's here. What up, Ice Cream Man? Open hand, back slap, tests chin, closed fist. I think we're good with slap for now. Why don't we get one of those? And one of these. How about you, level? Can I change your name? War Dog? I don't want him to just be named a dog. It seems impersonal. What dog skill? Dog skill. Sure. Dog skill. Where are we going? Going over here. All of my new friends have died, except for Alistair.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Kalen.
That's just regular
Darkspawn
Logain.
Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
No mod
If
for
that's
him?
the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our argument
It's
with the
not a
Orlesians are
fool
thing of the
notion.
past,
It's a
and
good
you will
one.
Remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the young lord from Highever I met earlier. I understand congratulations are in order.
Thank you. I
Every
did a
Grey
good
Warden is
job.
needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine, speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our
He's the
lines.
good guy
Then,
one, and he's the bad guy one.
You will
You can tell by
alert
their
the
hair.
tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
to
cover.
flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's
Will you
not a
light the
dangerous
beacons?
task, but it is
Will you
vital.
answer the call?
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
Yeah.
You
Sounds
rely
good.
on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Logan.
Come on, Logan.
Grey
They're the
Wardens battle the Blight
protagonists.
no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough. This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Logain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Kalen. A glorious moment for us all.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
Oh,
This
but
is
I
by the
want to
King's
fight.
personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Logain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
Let's go.
Yes, so am I.
You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
Ooh. When do we light it?
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look
Alright, I don't have to worry about it then. Cool.
Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Make her watch over you. I hardly know her watch over you. Ah. It's good every time. Where we go? Where we go? Here, I guess? Is this-
Don't have time right now.
Okay, we don't have time right now. That's a big bonfire. Dummy, attack you. Oh, come on. Don't put a training dummy if you can't attack it. Ah, other side is where we go. Ah. Great. Wow. folks. That's wonderful. We're going to relaunch Dragon Age Origins, and hopefully we had an autosave. Pretty fucked up. Pretty fucked up. What possibly could have caused that to not work? How y'all doing? I'm doing okay. It's fuck, what day is it? I don't know. Wednesday? I really only know that because that's when I scheduled this show for. Time is meaningless. We live in a void. I went outside yesterday, had to go get some medicine, AAA batteries, and so on, odds and ends. I saw the sun. I was like, whoa, it's daytime. We're all the way back here? Come on. Come on with that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. Oh. Well, hey, folks. It's battle time. I realize now, didn't go. Now you can see how far back we are. The fun of using mods. Sometimes I crash the game. I'm too old to replay segments of the game that I already played. Okay. Let's see how much of this we can skip. We know Morgan's whole thing.
What say you?
What? No?
You there?
Call me Gerald.
I will not, for 'twas
Remove.
was my mother.
Let's go there. Not so bad. And then,
And what of you? And why not?
thank you. Pretty quick, all things told. Oh, yeah, we have to do the whole joining? Oh, my. Well, let's do that joining. Join it up.
So you return from the wilds.
Yep.
Good.
Yep, we're back.
I've had the circle. I will not lie.
I'm good.
While
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe I'd sacrifice a lot more.
At last we come.
Two more.
How do you feel?
Did you have?
Take some time. When
Okay. Let's do this leveling up. 1, 2, 3, next. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Level up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next. Dog. Dog skill. I've got more. What? Oh. Had another skill. Dog skill. Okay. let's see if we can get through this cutscene without crashing. Oh, yeah, we had this guy too.
Greetings.
Yo, Kennel
Are you one of the
Master.
I don't know for sure that the flower will.
That's good. Okay.
Maker above, hear the prayers of your sons and daughters.
This is further than we got. Might be fine. This intense music, what's going on? Oh. Did I miss? I must have missed something. What a little sound there. No way to sprint, huh? Sure ain't. What is this old event that I missed?
Loghain, my decision is final.
Yeah, okay, I remember this one.
And this is the young lord from Highever I met earlier.
Oh, thank you, Your Majesty.
Then we should send our best.
I'll do my best, Your Majesty.
So he needs 2 great...
I'm ready, Your
You need to
Majesty.
cross the gorge.
Sounds
We
easy,
will
Your
signal you
Majesty.
when the time is right.
I know what I have to do, Majesty. Alright. Now we're back. Took no time at all. Let's give it a quick old save-o. Alright. Hit it. It was just one of those fun crash for no reason crashes. Donnie Barco. Whoa, whoa. Censored. Haha.
The
Get it
plan
because
will
it's a
work,
censor.
Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The blight ends here.
Light ends here. Short game. Probably no room for sequels either. That's a nice looking orc. I like the teeth. It's like a Jack Skellington. The Balrog. They look like the Goombas from the Super Mario movie. They're tiny little heads. Dun 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 dun.
Archers!
I feel like rain and fire arrows might not mix well. Go, Dogimon! Don't hurt the dogs, please. Yo, they got meteors. My guy. Looking very much like he belongs.
Let's cross the bridge and get to the tower of Ishal.
Ah.
Make it help us. They're everywhere.
You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Let's go get to that beacon. Ooh, I got a whole lot of JP. Mighty blow. Pommel strike. Pommel strike. Mighty blow. Pommel strike. Quit running. I love the way I never know if this is doing anything. Dun 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 dun. Da, 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 da. Hey, more guys.
Time to end this.
It's time to end this. Ooh, a stronger enemy. Do-do-do-do-do. Are we going in a direction that we should be going? Yes, we are. Rapid shot. Got the alpha dog over here. Ow! It's going to be Dragon Age Origins has stopped working. Hang on. Is it? All right. I'm going to try one more time. Once more into the breach. It's the cutscenes, I feel like, where it's like, hey, I'm gonna crash now. Is that cool with you? And I'm like, no, thank you for asking. Okay, we don't need to see this. Goodbye.
Let's cross the bridge and get to the tower of Ishal.
Jump up on the Hydra's back.
Push them back! You will fall! There!
Make it help us. They're everywhere.
Make her help us. I hardly know her help us.
You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about?
Taken? Who took it? It looks like it's right there. It's like they do the slash, and then nothing happens, and then it gets updated a little bit. So I think I am doing damage. I think it just takes a little bit to actually do the damage. Alright. Got the mighty blows and the shield bashes. Dogs hanging out. Hey, you stop that. You cut that out. Naughty man. Hey. Why are you fighting us? You meanies. Cool it. Alright, we crashed right there, so the smart thing to do is save. But I can't because we're in combat. So there's that. Kill the alpha dog. Okay. Yeah, we can save right here. Let's hit on it.
Say no more.
Yeah, worked out fine. The heck's the problem? Huh. This fucked. Oh, I'm so slow. Oh, I fell down. And I'm on fire. Music just got weirdly, like, louder. Oh no, doggy. Oh no, me. Must be a chemist. Apparently, you have to be a chemist to use the poultice. So I have a mod equip that prevents me from using items. That's a thing about me. Well, now we know that. Man, what a mod to be like, hey, can't use items. Whatever. Hey, it's hard mode, right? Let me see where are my skills? Job learning abilities. Okay. Well, obviously we want JP boost. Okay, these seem good. Now I am chemist. Can't learn anything from that, I guess. Alright, let's get JP boost. Learn ability, JP boost. Basic skill. What does that do? Basic skill. Agreed. Okay. So that looked good. Learn ability, focus. Learn ability, defend. How do I use? Learn ability, move. Okay, don't have enough JP. Dog will be Squire. Alistair will be a knight. Circle Mage will be nothing. Great. Okay. I don't know that this will go any better. Ah. I'm so slow. Alright, this seems to be going better. Basic skill. Basic skill.
Don't have time right now.
Ooh, doggy got a point. Great. Demonic Ichor. Oh, okay, get it. Alistair, fancy boy Jedi. Oh my! I think I'll just use the Force. Midichlorians. I'm the one with the high ground. Don't you see?
Say no more.
Well. Hey, we can actually open this one. And we get a health poultice that we can't use because we're not a chemist.
Don't have time right now. Agreed. Come on.
You know.
Don't have time right now.
Da 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 da.
What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
You could try telling them they're in the wrong place.
Right, because clearly this is all just a misunderstanding. We'll laugh about this later. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the
Those
signal fire in
cheekbones.
time.
These are the
Gain will be waiting
cheekbones.
for the signal.
Of a beauty queen. Oh, my skill. Ah, there's a lot of dudes. Yeah, so far the combat seems to be like, you're fine, just kind of pushing buttons until you're not. And then you lose.
Say no more.
Super Mario RPG is a good game. We should play that sometime. Heading to the top of the tower. How many floors? Probably 15. Quit it. Hey. Knock you down. Face is good. Third floor.
Gain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
I'm too old to wander the world.
Hey, these pile of bones. Oh boy, these folks who will come to us. They'll choke you in the choke point. You know, with the Buster Sword, this colorful hair. It's just kind of like a Final Fantasy XIV character. Just like a just a generic character you'd find in a dungeon in that MMO. Par for the course. Do we want to release the hounds? Do we want to be the one who lets the dogs in? How do I let the dogs know? They were suggesting that as something that I can do. Ah, this. I will let the dogs out. Hello? Yes, let the dogs out. Just as soon as everyone is dead. Who? Who let them out? It's a nice dogs. Yeah, all that scratching himself. Oh, yeah. What's going on in here? Oh, bad stuff. Yeah, I guess I should have figured it out. Wow, I leveled up. We're gonna try chemist. Maybe I can level up enough to use an item. What's going on in here? Just darkness. No, I'm an assassin. Okay, sure. Oh, inventory overload. Great. How do I... not have that happen? Yeah, we're going to just put all that stuff in there. Put all that stuff in there. Maybe I'll wear that. Yeah. Still have so many things. Maybe if I just take all of this. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Get out of here. There. Now we're fine. Now we're cooking. How do we bag? Inventory. Yeah, got it. Put that on. Put not that on. Put that on. That might be better, actually. Yeah. No, you've got better stuff. Yeah, okay. Alrighty. More points. Great. Wonderful. Let's get stealing. Nah, it's not gonna help. Survival. And we'll get that.
Say no more. Agreed.
Agreed. Could use a torch. Ain't got lights in this place?
Don't have time right now.
Ooh, a treasure chest. Ooh, I can't open it. Top floor. Folks who made it. We're here on the top floor. Oh, doggy's mad. Ooh, hello, buddy. It's like a tree. Ogre. It's not ogre. It's never ogre. Ooch. Ooh, chihuahua. Guess when it says attack front left, I should know. Whoa, buddy.
It's over here. We've surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late. The beacon is over here. We've surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
Beacon is over here. We surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly. Beacon is over here. Surely missed the signal. Let's open it, light it quickly. Oh!
Sound
the retreat.
What about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Gondor has answered the call!
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
I'm the bad guy. So many heroic wardens gave their lives on the stake. You gonna get heated? Oh yeah. Oh. King Kaelin, no. Ah, for Kaelin. Sorry, buddy. You're dead. Got Game of Thrones. Oh no. Looks like I died. Well, game over. Was a good run.
Ah, your
Whoa.
eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
Whoa, did we screw?
You were injured, and then Mother rescued you. Do you not remember?
What happened?
The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those
Great.
he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
No, Logan. This is not
Of
very
that
good.
I have no doubt. Your friend has been inconsolable since Mother told him the news. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
How are my injuries?
Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal.
Oh, okay. Thanks for helping.
You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer.
Sure, let's go.
I will stay and make something to eat.
A little nosh. Hi.
You must speak to Mother, then be gone. You have an army of Darkspawn to avoid, and 'twould be best to get an early start.
Twould.
I will stay and make something to eat.
Still hungry? Okay. Okay. Let's go throw a little save on that.
Say no more.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden.
Gets me.
You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
Takes more than a few darkspawn to kill me.
The Grey Wardens, even the king, they're all dead. Oh, this doesn't suit me.
Dunkin' his donuts.
Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legend?
The Flemeth?
Daveth was right.
The iconic Flemeth from the Dragon Age series?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
I suppose we should
If you
thank
know
you.
what is good for you, I suppose you should.
So why did you save
Well,
us?
we cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying at once, can we? Someone has to deal with these dark spawn. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
Of course not.
But we were fighting the Darkspawn. The king had nearly defeated them. Why would Loghain do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature.
He must be
Perhaps
a bad
he
guy.
believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
What is this archdemon
It is
exactly?
said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the
Lord.
ancient to Vinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history.
Old God Man. Well, we should contact
Caleb
them.
already summoned them. They'll come if they can, but I expect Loghain has already taken steps to stop them. We must assume they won't arrive in time.
Quite a naughty man. Will you help?
Me, I am just an old woman who lives in the wilds. I know nothing of blights and darkspawn.
Well, whatever Loghain's insanity, he obviously thinks the Darkspawn are a minor threat. We must warn everyone this isn't the case.
And who will believe you? Unless you think to convince this Loghain of his mistake.
He just betrayed his own king.
Yeah.
If Arl Eamon knew what he did at Ostagar, he would be the first to call for his execution.
Arl Eamon's gonna be pissed.
I suppose. Arl Eamon wasn't at Ostagar.
Again.
He still has all his
Just came in again.
And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet.
A good man.
Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
That sounds like an excellent idea.
Such determination. How intriguing.
I still don't know if Arl Eamon's help would be enough. He can't defeat the Darkspawn horde by himself.
We'll find a way.
You have more at your disposal than you think.
Of course! The treaties.
Ah, the
Grey Wardens
treaties.
can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may
Man.
know, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
Ooh. Why not?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens. Now,
As ready as we'll ever be.
there is yet one more thing I can offer.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Ha 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 ha. I think that's an excellent idea.
Have I no say in this?
You
Nope.
have been itching to get out
You
of
have
the
to go.
wilds for years.
You're in the game.
Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Very well.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If
That
you do
means
not wish
criminal.
help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
Even you.
I understand.
And you, Wardens. Do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
I understand.
Allow me to get my things, if you please.
Barco.
I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination.
Sure.
It's not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
I prefer you speak your mind.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
We need all the help we can get.
Yes, you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval.
I think we should get underway.
Farewell, mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the Blight.
Joyful.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Yeah, have a good time. We got a party member. Alistair and Morrigan approve? How great. You've got stuff. Great. You've got skills. Great. Can we give you anything? Yeah. What's that? Fatigue way. Well. Sounds good. We're heading. Can we? Guess we'll just go this way. Venture forth. To Lothering. I thought we were going to Lothering. Oh, I'm just seeing a cutscene.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Oh, a sensible destruction.
If I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
What is he saying? Is he...
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you.
Okay.
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
He seems like a bad guy.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
How come she can't rule? She can go ahead and do it. Come on.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers.
We need more women monarchs.
I guess that fellow is the leader.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
What's all this then?
Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers and you're free to move on.
That's toll collectors
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
Oh, perhaps you should charge more.
You want to pay more? Well, we'll happily accept donations. So, we'll let you pass for a bigger score. Do believe we're the morons in this scenario.
But if a caravan's coming, shouldn't we set up an ambush?
There is no caravan, you simpleton. You. Just pay the blasted toll and then go pray for protection or whatever you're here for.
Nah.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Oh, well, I mean, if those are the rules.
Did he say he's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
But aren't them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a
You know
point.
what they can't trying to kill the Darkspawn and stuff like that?
Darkspawn fighting, king killing ways. You don't say.
He is really good, boss. Remember?
Well, yes. 20 silvers? That's all we've collected today.
Thanks.
Then take it. Do enjoy your stay in Lothering and all that.
Bye. That's silly.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you
There's
have
our pizza
finally
texture.
decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
What did you want to talk
I
about?
suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long
Haha.
enough.
Yeah,
Oh,
like navel
I
gaze.
get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
We you have some thoughts?
This should be good.
I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
No.
There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves,
The elves,
Dwarves of
the
Orzammar,
dwarves.
and the Circle of Magi. I also still
Magicians.
think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
What do you think,
Go
Morgan?
after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Morgan, that was not one of the options.
Wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
We need to
I
find
can
these
give you
people.
directions, if you like.
Sure. Where do we find the
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Great. Where are the
If
elves?
we head eastward, towards the Brazilian Forest,
Brazilian
we
Forest.
should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully, they will still be there.
Where's
We
the
would
dwarves?
need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
Where are the mages?
That will be at their tower on Lake Carlinhard to the north. We'll be looking for the first enchanter, whoever that is.
Where would Loghain
If he
be?
isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
No more directions.
Then you have a plan.
Is there a way to contact?
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Well, let's
Fair
get
enough.
going.
Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Gee whiz. Look at that. Oh man.
So let's
You gotta
talk
take a
about
look at
your
this.
mother from
This delicious cheese pizza.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your
It's
mother
pepperoni
a scary
rocks.
witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps.
It's
You
glistening.
would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that?
It's so funny that like
Mages
random
outside of the
textures have been
tower.
replaced with
That's
pizza
illegal,
and
You did not
nothing
read that
else.
in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Oh, we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
All right, these guys are bickering. We've got the pizza rocks. Got our party. Look at this. This is beautiful. We are truly living in the Dragon Age. Well, folks, I think we got to a good point there. On over to the camera chat. I want to thank you all for coming to watch, taking a look at Dragon Age Fucked Up Edition. Oops, all mods, as I call it. Had fun revisiting this title, as I've never seen it before. Truly, because I played this on consoles, and I have heard it's an entirely different game that way. And let's head on over to the show, where we can see, hello, we've just concluded the Oops All Mods portion of the week. And our next show is going to be on Friday, 2 p.m. We're going to do a Fake 'em on Friday. Gotta catch a lot. And we're going to play Pokemon Black, which is an adaptation of a creepypasta. So it should be very spooky, very appropriate for Halloween era, which I'm into. We might even be playing a spooky game on Monday. Still yet to decide. And on Saturday, we're going to do some more Minecraft with new mods. It's exciting. Who knows what it could look like? I'm glad we were able to get through those crashing issues on the Dragon Age. And I think we'll take, we'll continue our journey on Wednesday. If you didn't hate what we're doing. Let's go on back to the camera chat. Hi. So I just want to say, hope you're looking forward. If you're watching this after the fact, let me know. Feel free to leave a comment. I read all that stuff. And just like to hear if people are enjoying, the content. Enjoying the streams, the videos, having a laugh. That's what we're here to do. We're in hell, but we don't have to have a bad time. And with that, I'll say thank you for watching the Hell Zone. Keep on being in hell. Or whatever. I don't know. There's no official sign off. Goodbye.